Hello everyone, and welcome to my newest show, of the latest installment of... I don't have a name for this show, but this is a new show I'm going to be doing every week, and it will be called... I'll put it in post, insert name here. This is the show where I show you stuff that I find on the internet, or that are trending on the internet, and we are going to talk and discuss about it. So let's get into it. This is where my theme song plays. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest with you, I recorded this video already. However, my microphone was not on. Hello, now you are on. So I did all this sciencey stuff on camera, but there's no audio to go with it. So with that said, let me go through this whole Laurel versus Yanny thing. I've got this cool demonstration here, and I have the file linked below in the description for you guys to just straight up listen to it without my commentary over it if you just want to take the raw test. And please tell me what you guys get in the comments below. But I made this test, I did the science, and I get all the credit. So what I did is I simply took the clip and I made a nice little cut of it. It's just the simple clip by itself. Let's just do this bit by bit. So I have the first test I have, where it's simply just says Laurel. That's the first part of the test. If you heard Laurel or Yanny, you pass. However, this is where things get interesting. What I did is I took the regular sound sample and I started going down the scale. And what I did is it made it go down to C4. So it's just one octave down, and then it starts back at middle C and goes one octave up. So you'd be surprised what happens. Just take a quick little look. That's interesting. That right there, I find very interesting. I'm just gonna give you my straight up opinion. For me, when it starts going down, I hear more Yanny, and when it goes up, I hear Laurel. Now, I made this test yesterday, and I started giving it to all my friends to get their opinion on it, and pretty much the overall consensus across the board, when it goes down, they hear more Yanny. When it goes up, they hear more Laurel.
I've already heard it, though.
This is different.
Okay. Oh, I get it. Because I hear Laurel when it's higher, and I hear Yanny when it's lower.
Yeah.
Is it going to start dubstepping?
No.
Laurel. Oh, I was ready. I mostly just hear Laurel. Oh, I heard Larry.
See, that's what I'm hearing.
No, okay, so the whole week I've only heard, or whatever this is, I didn't even know it was a thing until yesterday, but I've only heard Laurel.
Until now? Or?
Yeah. Wait, no, I've only heard Laurel until I was watching a video on YouTube of other people reacting to it, and then there was, two of them I heard Yanny, and I was like, I don't understand why I'm hearing it only in, those 2 clips out of, the 10 clips, but, this makes sense.
So, the explanation.
Okay, science me.
Laurel is more high pitch, and Yanny is more low pitch. It's actually 2 things, but they're, kind of blended together.
So does that mean that my ears are more in tune to, high frequencies?
Yes and no. The majority of people, Laurel is kind of the
Yeah, it's
thing.
58, 42 or something.
Yeah, which higher frequencies usually means you have clearer hearing.
I'm not going deaf!
So, that's better.
Which is good, because I listen to
Because
a lot
your
of
ears
music.
start losing higher frequencies as you get older.
Okay.
So older people usually hear more Yanny, and younger people hear more Laurel.
Because I thought I was hearing Laurel because I have a music artist that I like named Laurel, and so like when I saw the two options, I'm like,
no,
well,
it's
obviously I'm
literally
thinking
just a
about
tonal
her.
thing.
Okay.
I made that, by the way. That's
yeah,
my
I know
science.
you made it. It's pretty cool.
Thank you. So what I did now is I made this simple little, just a regular tone, default tone, and I played it overlapping this Laurel thing. So this is the next part of the test. The tone will play going down, but the regular pitch of the sample will stay the same. But just the background tone will go down. So what I find on this part is it's not going necessarily, you hear it go down and you hear it like completely shifting like what you heard with the first test. But what I find, it's you start hearing, if you listen carefully, you can start hearing a little bit of like the Yanny or the Laurel, depending which one you hear normally, kind of start creeping in. Like you can hear it there. Like you can hear the little Y at the end. That's what I hear, a little Y at the end. So this is the last test. And I'll explain why I did this one in a second, but just take a listen to this. That is me putting the sine wave tone generator with the same note as the sample itself. So when the sample goes down, the tone also goes down. Now what that does, if you listen carefully, the difference between, I'm going to point out when I start hearing Laurel when it starts switching to Yanny, because there is a definite switch. So I'm going to point that out when I hear this. So at F, right here, this is when I start hearing Yanny. This is when like it gets a little morphed in the G, but at F, that's when I hear Yanny. Like straight up just Yanny. However, when we switch over to this part, I'm going to have this open. I start hearing Yanny at A. So what does that tell you? It tells you that with the emphasized notes in the background, changing the pitch overall, kind of blending it together, it's making the frequency more defined, and that's like more open. So it's like having your ears. I don't really understand it that much, but for me, I start hearing Yanny clearer on this one. So I'm gonna let this part play again, and I want you to really listen to see if you can, if it like starts going faster, like you start hearing more pronounced Yanny or Laurel, depending which one you don't normally hear. So I think that's really interesting. Now I will make a note of this. My headphones tend to be more sensitive in the high areas, not necessarily as much in the low areas. So if you are listening, I would recommend listening on multiple, like listening to speakers, your phone speaker, headphones, something with more bass, something with more like a height, like your like a phone speaker. Probably it doesn't have as much bass, so you'd probably hear more Laurel. Listen to like it's something in like a car stereo. Turn up the bass, you'd probably hear more Yanny. That is something I would recommend you to test. So, overall consensus of this is it's a cool thing. It's the reincarnate of the black and gold and white and blue and black, white and gold dress thing. There's no real way of really telling what the original sample was unless we heard the guy say it right to your face. And I believe it was actually like one of those computer generated tones. That's what it sounds like, a computer generated voice. So even then, I don't even know. So it's really hard to tell, but the majority of people I've talked to, they always hear Laurel. Some people hear Yanny. However, whenever I've showed this to them, they have always said when it goes higher, it's more Laurel. When it goes lower, it says Yanny. So you can hear the difference. This will change so you can hear both, which I think is really cool because with the blue and black or white and gold dress, there was not as much unless you play with the brightness in Photoshop. That's what I did. You can clearly say it's blue and black. If you turn the brightness down, turn it up, it's blue, white and gold. This is the same thing. If you go down in pitch, it's Yanny. If you go up in pitch, it's Laurel. And I think that's really cool because there's not really necessarily a definite answer to this. With that said, this was kind of a more serious and scientific video of titled. I don't plan on making these as serious. I'm probably going to look at memes and online internet stuff. But until that day comes, this is my science video for today, and it's trending, so I hope this gets a lot of views. So, please leave a like and subscribe, and again, tell me in the comments. I have the link to the original file on a Google Drive. You can download it and listen it to yourself. Actually, you don't even have to download it, I don't think. I don't know. But you can just listen to it for yourself. And please let me know what you think in the comments. If it's something like completely like you hear Chick-fil-A, I don't know. Why is that the first thing? I want Chick-fil-A. We don't have Chick-fil-A in Michigan. We do. There's only like 2. They're not very like close or easy to get to. So one's in a mall and one's in a university campus, so neither of them are that close to me. It's a sad life. Anyway, point is, please let me know what you guys hear in the comments. If it's something completely different, I want to know because I think that'd be dope. So yeah, please let me know in the description. And also leave a like and comment if you like this kind of me sitting down to a camera video. I'm planning on doing these once a week, so you will see my face, my beautiful, precious, curly-headed face. We'll go with that. Once a week, and then, yeah. Goodbye.